second. The button on my romper, I can't find it, and if I do not find it, then my tatas will be a little bit showing, and I don't want that. That could be resonating with you. Okay, so I just did probably like my favorite reading I think I've ever done, only because I got so many channeled messages. I got so many channeled messages this morning. I've just surrendering to God, amazing things happen. And I've never gotten so many answers in one day than I have today, and it's because I listened to my intuition. I need to voice, and you'll get it in the next reading. It's coming up in like 2 hours. But breaking curses, all that kind of stuff, I want you guys to be aware that spiritual warfare, whatever, is real. It's there. But that's the thing. When you have God in you and you're being a good human being, you have no idea the spells you can break. I have that in my new video coming up. I got a whole bunch of channeled stuff this morning, and it's so beautiful how your intuition works, because I was getting stuff about a golden retriever energy, all this, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, and I listened to my intuition because I was ready. I wrote all this stuff down. I can't even find the book I wrote it down in. And something inside me, I was ready to go, and then it said, stop, listen to your intuition, go make yourself a cup of tea. So I went and did that. And I got channeled to go to Amazon, I think it's Amazon Prime. Yeah, something like that. But anyways, I explain all of it in the other video. Listen to your intuition. Whether it's as simple as going left or right, the more you practice it, the more you listen to your intuition, the clearer it gets, the more precise it gets, like the more gifts, the closer with God. Like, it's beautiful. You know how I said about how I felt my intuition to reach out to someone, and even if this person messed me over and stuff, I still had to look at the part I played, and I said sorry to this person and whatnot. And remember how I said in my video, I was like, then all these people started coming towards me and all these blessings started coming in. It will be in the next video. Amazing. But after I just finished that, I got channeled to go in with love messages. And I don't necessarily need them, but I have a few things. One, I got the Bible verse, Revelation 3:20. Google Revelations 3:20. And this is about someone coming to you, making a move or coming to your house. It's like I got that number and then I got knocking. Like I heard knocks on a door. So someone could be trying to find your address, wants to get your address, or come and see you. Now, this reading is for the people that have been bolstering their faith and trying to be a good human being and have been working on themselves. This is who this reading is for. Otherwise, it might not relate to you. It could at a different time. If you start doing that, then this could be your reading then. So if you haven't been bolstering your faith, if you haven't been trying to be the best person you can, 15 on the clock, even if you fail at it sometimes, you automatically get yourself back out and you can apologize for your outbursts, actions, whatever. It's you working on you. You're healing. You're trying to be a good human. And you're finding that forgiveness in your heart. You're finding that peace of mind and love. And it will all come in time. It's the more you practice, the more you listen to your intuition, and the more you give it up to God. But you have to have faith in it. You have to trust. You can't be on the fence. Half foot in, half foot out, 414. You have to be devoted. You have to surrender. I sacrificed my whole business. I'm probably going to be working in a Mexican restaurant. Ole! I'm excited about it. Messages of love. Play hard. Find time to laugh and goof off and enjoy each other. Trust. This is what I mean by trust. Right now, you have to have fun. You don't have to, but it will make you happy. So, and also instead of saying, I have to do this, I have to get that done, say, I can do this. I want to get this done. This will help me if I get this done. Don't tell yourself you have to. Say, this can help me. This will get me through it. especially if you struggle with depression. Instead of telling yourself another daunting task of, I have to do this, be like, I can do this. Not like I can do it, but you're capable of doing it. Like you're able to walk or you're able to stroll there. Remember how gifted we are. If you have sight to see, if you can hear still, if you can walk still, if you have both of your hands, you know how lucky you are. That is such a divine blessing right there. God gifted you that. Another message I got in the other thing is you don't know how special you are. And you don't know how special you are for a very big reason. If you're just getting in on this path, if you're just bolstering your face, everything else, if you knew who you were born to be, you'd have a big ego. You probably wouldn't be staying in your path, following it. You would be a little too full of yourself. And you can't be that to walk this path. You are extremely special. And if this is resonating with you, it's resonating with you. You know there's something different, and you have this golden heart where you truly, divinely are kind to people. You don't fake it. You can't help it. That is your heart. And if you're sensitive like that, if you're empathetic and kind like that, I was thinking of this morning, because I was like, should I change it a little? Because people can mistake your kindness with like, oh, they like me. They love me, stuff like that. Golden retriever energy, like they'll love you no matter what. No, the F you won't. But it's literally like you can't help the person you are. You are kind, you are loving, and you care about other people. You are God's gift to humanity. Don't change that. Don't let people make you bitter and cruel. Don't be cruel back to the people that are cruel to you, because you are a divine gift. You are a gift from God to this planet. You have a purpose for being here. Don't F it up. Listen to your intuition and be kind. But you can't do this from a malicious place. You can't do this from a faithless place. You do it with faith, kindness, devotion, and love. Surrender. And it sometimes takes sacrificing the things that mean the most to you. The things that you think are the only way to support you. I sacrificed my whole business. I am making no money right now. I'm going to be working multiple jobs. I sacrificed that for God, for myself, and it granted me mother effing peace and blessings. If one thing doesn't work out and you're like, I really wanted this, this is what I felt called to do, everything else, this was meant for you to get you on your path. This was meant from you to learn from it, to prepare yourself for what's to come. If things aren't working out, it's because God has a different plan for you. And it's not the toxic people or things you're chasing. That includes, no offense, but like, just if something makes you feel guilty after doing it, it's most likely a sin, or you wouldn't feel guilty. All right? So it's an important time to play hard. It's going to get you up in that high vibing state. There's going to be a situation that you're going to know you can trust. And if you have any inkling or gut feeling, and I'm asking, like I said, this reading is only for people that are finding their faith, surrendering, sacrificing things, and giving it up to God. Otherwise, this is not your reading. If this is you, this situation coming into, you're going to be able to trust. And the reason you're going to be able to know is because you are not paranoid. God grants you self-control and peace of mind and power and love. And if you still have all this strong paranoia with witchcraft and stuff, literally this reading's not for you. This is for people with their faith in God. And it's not to say this reading won't be for you later, but this is because if you are in a situation where like you are really paranoid about stuff and you don't know who to trust or anything like that, then you can't trust the message I'm giving you right now. This is for people with their faith that is becoming strong. And the other message can help with that. The one that's coming up next, that should be able to help you get that. But like this channel, guys, it's changing. It's gonna be here to help you pick up on your intuition, pick up on your gifts, get closer to God, to learn integrity, modesty, being humble, kind, like humiliating ourselves, all that kind of stuff. This channel is gonna be for those people that really wanna work on being the best human being we can be. Because we are all one, whether you wanna think it or not. If you don't feel like one, then this isn't your channel. And that's okay. It's not gonna be for everyone, and I don't take offense to it. But if you do get on this path and this journey to where you're ready to take the next step, you're ready to get blessings, you're ready to find peace of mind, then this will be your channel. But if you want to stay stuck in toxic, devilish stuff and be paranoid about everyone and blame other people for your problems, this isn't your page. It can be if you want to get better, but this page is for people getting better, not worse. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And I just said that. I got transforming right before I got that. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Now, there can be someone, like, you could have, the more you're getting close in your faith, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, this is correct, and the more you've been working on yourself and self-care, you are like a magnet for love right now. You are in a high vibing state. If you're not there yet, you're going to get there soon. Just keep practicing. You have to have full belief in your faith. Fully trust and believe, like that trust fall. God is not going to let you fall. He will catch you. He is there for you, but you need to listen to your intuition. I explain it more in the next video, but it's just start practicing the simplest things. Going left or right. If you're like, oh, I feel like I should clean my house right now, guess what? Someone you really are going to be in love with or like could come knocking on your door. Clean your dang house. Like, you don't know why you're channeled things, but the more you listen to your intuition and the more you pick up on this stuff, the more everything will become very clear. And patience is key. You cannot rush divine answers from the Holy Spirit and God. You cannot rush them. This is His time, not ours. If you are trying to rush and get all these answers from people you don't know or etc., and you're like, I need the answer now, I need answers right now, you're not going to get clear answers. You are going to get more lost in that greed of having to have your stuff right now. It is not your time. It is not our time. It is God's time. And if you abide by that and you follow the laws and you work on being a good human being, you will get the most clear, beautiful answers. My intuition has not been this good since I first started my channel, when I was praying to God, asking what to do. And it was to start this channel. Listen to your intuition. You are good enough. You are loved. Like, and if anyone rejects you, they are not your people. It's that simple. God has better people for you. There is like 8 billion people on this planet. There's a whole plethora of people just like you that will love you. We are out there. People like you, we are out there waiting for other people like you to step up and be your authentic selves so we can find each other. Because if you're wearing a mask, you're never going to find them. You're always going to be uncomfortable in those situations. And if you're friends with everyone, that truly means you're not a friend to yourself. If you are friends with everyone, then you're not a friend to yourself. Mike Tyson. Spiritual lesson. There was someone that entered your life that is there to teach you a spiritual lesson. Now, if this isn't someone from the past, this is someone coming in the future that's going to be teaching you a spiritual lesson. Trust the process, trust the path. It's going to be safe for you to trust some situation, but only you would know. And of course, like guys, with witchcraft and everything like that, yes, you may still get a little paranoid about stuff, but God will take that away. He will take away the paranoia. You won't even have those thoughts come up unless He's trying to shove it in your face like, hey, you're under attack. That happened to me yesterday. I even have people sending me emails right now thinking that they're going to affect me by reading it. I won't open your emails or read them. I saw the pictures of the three things you wanted me to read. 1, about my child. 2, about busting my knee. So what, I can't skate? Go figure it out yourself, and maybe you won't be envious of it. Like, weird stuff like that. And another thing is, like, we all have our own hobbies, you guys. It's sexy when you're truly passionate about something you love. Don't just go to like something because your crush likes it or something like that. They'll be able to tell if you're passionate about it or knowledgeable in it. Even if you are knowledgeable in it, if the passion's not there, it's obvious, it's clear. Find something you're passionate about. It can be helping people. I am passionate about that. I also have other passions too. Find yours. Try new things and you can find them. Patience. Keyword today, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. You will get your answers. You will get love. But what are you focusing on? What are you thinking about all day? How many negative thoughts consume your day over positive ones? I encourage you to start doing self-care, focusing on you, clear your energy field. The better of a human being you are to people, and you genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, are doing it because you're selfless and you love others and you can't help but be kind. You have no idea the blessings that are coming in for you. This is the special person I'm talking about. If you are this golden heart, that maybe you're treated really poorly, but you still keep being kind. Don't let anyone change you. They want you to drink the same poison as them. They want you to sink down to their level. But it's not you. And it never has to be. And you can help these people by showing them kindness in the face of adversity. Face it, don't run. And you can forgive people. You need to find the forgiveness truly in your heart. If you want what I'm saying to work, you have to find the forgiveness, no matter how hard. That's going to be the biggest obstacle you guys are going to have on this journey, is finding that true love, compassion, and forgiveness for others that have truly, truly wronged you. That's going to be your biggest obstacle. And that's also how you're going to break some stuff. Leap of faith. I feel like someone does want to take a leap of faith towards you. If this is you, if you are resonating with this, if you feel this on a soul level, it is safe to make the move you're considering. And boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed right now, and I feel like this is for yourself. You need to have boundaries with you. What are you allowing yourself to do you shouldn't be doing? What are you filling your head with all day? Like, what you listen to has a detrimental effect. I guess I'll keep voicing this, but it has a complete detrimental effect. That's what you're thinking of. Your thoughts create your reality. Are you listening to people doing spell work on you all day? Are you getting paranoid? Are you worried and you don't know how someone feels about you? Get close to God, get that clarity and peace of mind, and you will be gifted the answers. It sounds simple, but it is that simple. Have faith and have that love in your heart. And be kind. There's so many a-holes out here. Put the computer away. Maybe you are watching stuff too much, or maybe some of you are working too much. Working less will help strengthen your relationships. It can be really hard to forgive people, but that is the biggest lesson here. It will change your life. It's not for them, it's for you. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson, and that's how you're going to get your blessings. Friendship. There's a friendship that you can be in right now, or you're going to be in, where it's going to lead to more. I'm not going to lie, I feel this energy where, like, someone's in really deep regret, like the grass wasn't greener on the other side. My ear's ringing in the right ear really heavily now. It's like, someone, remember to please use caution and discernment with the things I'm saying. It's just if it's like clicking and resonating, you know? This could even resonate real fast. Got channeled to do that. There's a need for you to strengthen the relationships you have in your life, that you already have, people that may have hurt you, that you may want to see the role you played in whatever sense. And if you're sitting there like, I had absolutely no role to play, You probably didn't, but try to look for it. Try to look at things through their eyes. Put yourself in their shoes, and you may just become empathetic towards them. Usually people don't do things for no reason. A lot of the time it's out of anger, hurt, pain, and struggling. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This is beautiful. And this is what I mean. It's like you could even have 2 to 3, 4 people. You may not even know who these people are. You started thinking of their names a lot, especially if you've just been focusing on your faith and working on yourself, and you're randomly getting these people's names nonstop in your head, and you're like, what the F, why? It's because they're thinking of you. Like, I have been getting someone I met a year and a half ago, their name has been coming in my head like the past few days nonstop, and I'm like, why? But I'm getting a lot of clarity. Same with other people. And I feel like there's someone that's going to come in that wants to come in that you're not even going to think they're going to come in. You're going to be like baffled. And this is going to be a true love. Someone could have felt like this was strictly sexual. Someone could see you as strictly sexual. And this is from a past. Past person could see you as strictly sexual. And a past life love. Someone could also think like you're counting the days for their return. If that is their energy and they are that vain, then let them be. Do not go out of your way to prove. Keep working on you. That will show and that will shine. Do not wait on anyone, because whoever is meant for you will come in at the right divine time. This is if you are listening to your intuition and your faith. Stop focusing your energy on witchcraft and people that hate you and affect you. Focus on the people that love you. They deserve that, not those other a-holes. Focus on you, because your human self deserves that. Your soul deserves that. Stop tearing yourself down and start picking yourself up. What if you talk to someone you truly love the way you talk to yourself? I hope you are talking about yourself nicely, because you deserve that. You're a good person. You have this golden, beautiful heart, this childlike innocence. Like like the golden retriever energy. It's like people could think you're dumb or whatever because you're so kind and loving and loyal. And it's like no matter what you do to this dog, it's like, oh, I'll love you forever. But people could see you as that way, like, oh, they're going to love me forever or whatever. That's not how it works. You may have this golden retriever energy, but you know if you've been scorned or burned not to let certain people back in. I forgive you, but I do not forget. You are not welcome back in my home. That kind of energy. This is your home, wherever you go. In here, home. Time apart. Some distance will help bring things to light and clearly. And for someone, it's wait. It's not the right timing yet. So you could feel like you're waiting right now, but what do you need to focus on to bolster your faith, to be a better person, to be the person you would want to date? 74:47 on the clock. I highly recommend doing that. And I was going to say, like, someone is obsessively thinking about you. That's what I was just talking about. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts and obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. The things that you're reacting to or things that still bother you are things that are unhealed in you that you need to look at. And this could be really annoying, but whenever you have a feeling where you're gonna react or whatever, sit in that feeling. Don't just react. Walk away, take time apart, but sit in your feeling. What is your intuition and gut telling you to do? What is it telling? Who is it telling you to get away from? Who is it telling you is the one? Who is it telling you to focus on, or what to focus on, or where to go? What foods to eat if you should be fasting? What is your intuition screaming to you? Because that is going to lead you down the path with the most blessings. And notice the difference between intuition and obsessive thoughts if you are consumed by witchcraft. You would not be consumed by witchcraft if your faith was high and you surrendered and have been making sacrifices to God. That will be taken away. That is a promise. Anyone that has surrendered, sacrificed, and given it to God and has been obedient and loyal will get that taken away. That is the one true way you can get rid of witchcraft and paranoia. That's not the only way to get rid of witchcraft. I explain it in my next video, but I'm not going into all that right now because I just did a whole video for that. If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before, sorry, I thought that said R. It hated you. John 15:18. So, like, especially if you're living in this godly, faithful energy and you're genuinely, like, you want to be better, you want to find your spiritual gifts, you want to be on the right path, you want these blessings. God can help you, not the devil, not little spells and witchcraft. God is so much more powerful than that. God will grant you peace and serenity and love and power. Like, blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. Someone may have to be watchful. By the way, if you are a Mustang or the Black Challenger, that literally you're following me everywhere, it has been greatly noted. I watch you when you watch me skate. I see you at the mall parking lot. I've seen you all over. It's very obvious. Please stop. Find another obsession or passion. Be obsessed with working on you. I had to get that out because it's very not good. I've very much noticed it. And since I haven't been paranoid, this could be relevant to you guys. When you give up that faith and you're not paranoid about anything anymore, I just was like, not just a coincidence, but I just didn't even care. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, okay. After like 15 times, it's like, it hit me last night when I was brushing my teeth in bed. I was like, I just started having images of each time I've seen it nonstop following me around to different places. I see you, boo. The both of you two dudes. I know it's two guys in a car. Be watchful, stand firm in faith, act like a man, be strong. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your path. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. All that you do must be done in love. Facts. Like, this is literally, I am telling you everything that has not just worked for me, but other people. You guys can see it just from my videos since I stopped all that stuff and surrendered to God. I was gifted the self-control, the love, and my power back. I was given my power back. My intuition is, like, I want to knock on wood, but I am very grateful for what God is doing in my life right now. Yeah, and that's why I just took it back and I said, you know what, I'm not going to say it's immaculate right now or whatever, because that's pride too. One's pride will bring him low, but he who is lowly in spirit will obtain honor. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. So don't get lost in the selfishness of just wanting everything for you. When you're praying to God, say what you're thankful for. Pray for the people you love. Pray for the world. Pray for animals, like whatever you feel called to. Just make sure that not everything is solely self-centered and focused around you. Because the world revolves around all of us, not just one person, not just a group of people. We're all important. We're all significant. Now, some people may not walk in that faith and they may be evil people, but before you turned evil, you were important. You lost it, if that's you, or certain people that have lost it. And we may lose our ways sometimes, but we can always find ourselves back in the light. I highly recommend you start repenting your sins and pick up a Bible. Just give it a try. You don't have to keep doing it, but you give it a try, and then you tell me, after sacrificing things and surrendering, if this stuff does not work. Please. And if it doesn't work, then I know you didn't give it your all. I know that you didn't have true faith. Because you have to stick through the trials and tribulations, and you will be given it. You have to show God you are trying and that it is worth it. Have that trust, have that faith, and prosper in the glory that God gives you. And I'm not talking about selfish things. I mean the serenity, the peace of mind, the love, the abundant mind you can get. God made you individually, you, authentically you. Stop denying yourself the true essence of what is you. Don't deny the people you love, the true essence that is you. Drinking will also ruin that true essence. Anything like that is taking away your true essence. Take your power back. So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. You can have faith, if you're not practicing it and you're still living fully in sin, you're not doing the work. You can talk to God all you want, but are you sacrificing? Are you following the laws? Are you trying to be the best human you can? Are you believing in God? Believe in Him. Let Him in and love you. Let Jesus love you, babies, please. Owe no one anything except to love each other. For the ones who love another has fulfilled the law. Just so I tell you, there is joy before the angels of God over one sinner who repents. Read that again. Just so I tell you, there is joy before the angels of God over one sinner who repents. I don't care what your sin is, how many times you've sinned. Repent and take the steps. Show that you're trying and working. And I'm really proud of the ones of you that right now, like, you feel like this message is for you. 323 on the clock. You could be very abundant soon. But like, if this is your message, this is truly for you, and you are this extraordinary, gifted, like, you have a gifted heart. Your kindness is rare. Your sensitivity is a gift. Use it, embrace it, and know that your feelings are beautiful. I don't know why I said this in the last video, but like, literally, if you're the kind of person that picks up worms on the sidewalk when it starts to get dry out, that's beautiful. And I'm proud of you if you are the worm picker upper. I'm there with you. Like, you don't want any living thing to suffer or die, even if it's a worm. That is a kind heart. Use your gifts. Figure out who you are. Sometimes it takes that wilderness season and losing a lot and humbling yourself, humiliating yourself. God loves that. Like, repent your sins and don't be afraid of humiliation. Therefore, it can benefit other people and help them. We're all beautifully human. We all make mistakes. We all have secrets that you tell no one. We all have weird things we like that you never tell anyone. We're all quirky and different and unique in our own way. Just most of the people in this world these days are hiding behind a mask. Mainly due, I think, to social media. We have become so disconnected from each other and humanity that we don't even have conversations anymore. We just look online. You'll find all the answers when you dive into the Spirit. The Spirit is not the internet. It is something that the internet can never touch because it's soul. It's on a soul level. And someone, I just got this, someone could be like with someone else or married to someone else or marrying someone else. And it's like this person's having second thoughts. or they've been having second thoughts in general, because the soul mate is missing. It's like, we're the perfect partner. We complement each other. We work well together. We have all these things. We look like a great couple on the outside. And we complement each other in other things, but that soulmate feeling is missing. That emotional connection that only like this soulmate twin flame can give you. The soul level is missing in someone's relationship. And maybe you give that to them. Or you're going to give this to someone. Or you're going to give this to someone. This could also be you. You could be in a relationship where you're just like, that soul connection is missing. That love, I know I've had once before. Maybe you haven't had it. If you're lucky, then you've had that chemistry with someone where everything was fiery. Everything was passionate and loving. You know, I've talked about my one ex that I was like, I wouldn't leave the house. He was like such a soulmate. The more I think about it and the more clarity I get on everything, I don't know. I don't feel that way anymore. I think it was toxic, toxically infatuated with each other, but the boyfriend I had before that was more of a soulmate when I lived in Pennsylvania than the one in California. Truly. I've been gifted the clarity on all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that I'm going to anyone, but I respect certain people, and the clarity I've gotten that possibly my ex and one of my good friends, for the most part, hooked up. I guess he didn't love me as much as I loved him. And sometimes love can... That's why I ask you guys, when you're going into something or you're in a relationship, ask how that person makes you feel, not how you feel about that person. We can be blinded in love. You can be like, I love this person so much, they're the love of my life, but how does that person make you feel inside? Is that soul connection missing? There's a spark in love that we can't deny when it's true. And you'll always get pulled back to each other, regardless of what you guys have been through. You guys could also go through a lot of things in life that, like, the thing is, like, you could be like, I don't want to wait or wait forever. And that's the thing, is you're not supposed to wait. Because both of you are living your lives and learning lessons and getting on your path. And if it's meant to be, it will be. Cognition, psychic ability, future vision. This could be you. And you know, like, when I first started this channel, it was really good. When I was getting all the messages I got, that's how I feel again. Because I was so close to God then, getting close to God now. Yes, I was more naive then when it came to the Bible and stuff. But the more I'm building my relationship with God, and that is my main focus, the more I have been getting blessings from Him intuitively, spiritually, mentally, like, and I know much more abundant blessings are going to follow. I know it is. God is good. God is the best thing that's ever happened in my life and ever will. That's how good God is. Deep emotions. It is the deep. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Someone, and that's 15. Keep getting 15. 15 and 16. There's also 13 here. That could be someone's birthday. Someone has unknown feelings towards you. Like, you stir up these emotions and feelings in someone that they don't even know how to identify or have. It's some special connection. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, and dance of life. I feel like you have a timeless beauty to you. Like, timeless, handsome, whatever, but there's this timeless energy. No matter how much time goes by, when people come back to you, it's like they never left. You're timeless. That's beautiful. Truly beautiful. Divine Mother. You are a gift to humanity. Please remember that. if you're this kind person, if you're not spiteful, if you've lost the reaction to like petty things and you're truly happy, like beautiful things come in. That's why I always say stay in your lane. Trust me, the other person's lane ain't it. I wouldn't want to get in there. I wouldn't want to act like them. I wouldn't want to sit in hate and spite. I sit there and try to understand your emotions. Try to know why you're feeling this way, why you're acting this way, why you're reacting this way. Figure out what it is in you that is making you act this way. Because it's not another person. Other people are always going to try to do stuff to you. But if you're reacting, it's because there's something in you that has to be looked at and healed. Just like covering up that wound, and instead of addressing or healing it, put a Band-Aid on it, and every time someone walks by, it hurts. You get triggered, you react. You need to look inward so you can get the answers. All the answers are in here. It's divinely true. Tenderness, true love and compassion. Through this true love and compassion coming in, someone can also be 44, 41, or 37. You don't have to be, but I'm getting those numbers. You're about to harvest. You're coming into a harvest. If this is your reading, if you've been working on these things, harvest, gathering of blessings. Not blessing, blessings. Your blessings are going to start pouring in. Have you been finding forgiveness in your heart? Have you been following your intuition? Listening to the littlest, tedious, silliest things it's telling you to do? This is how you get this stuff to work. Follow it and have faith in your intuition. Your intuition and that gut feeling is a spiritual thing we are gifted with that is there for a reason. What is your intuition calling you to do today? Not your hate, not your spite, not your anger, not your envy. What is your intuition? If your head is clouded with any of those things, I wouldn't trust your intuition right now. If you're finding your faith and you're healing and you're doing self-care and trying to be a good person, this is for you. You have a gathering of blessings, a harvest that is meant for you. Your good work, your good deeds has not gone unnoticed. Keep doing them and stay in your own lane, because people obviously are desperately trying to get in yours. Just keep going. Go with the flow. Just keep going. Keep trucking. Go with the flow. Letting go, cleansing, and receiving. We shall end. I feel I have to pull some real fast. Definitely Pegnition. That came out twice. Sacred breath and sound. Okay, we are so lucky to breathe. We take the breathing techniques for granted. I want you to think of this when you need to breathe for something. Imagine you just you only have $20 left or whatever, and you have to pay your bills. And then all of a sudden someone Venmos you or gives you $2,000, and you can go and breathe. Think about that breath when you need to calm down or when you need clarity, anything. Think of that relieving breath. When something takes the pressure off your back, that kind of peace, that kind of breath. Just try it right now. Think of a problem you have in your life being taken care of. Feel that. Think of a problem in your life you need to take care of and go, God's taking care of it. I love you guys.